Today, we will learn about the birth of Moses. Moses was born a long time ago in Egypt, but he was not an Egyptian. He was an Israelite. At that time, Pharaoh of Egypt gave an order that every newborn baby boy was to be thrown into the Nile River and killed, but the baby girls could live. That doesn't sound fair. Can you imagine the sadness of the parents who had a baby boy when he was born? But this is a story about how God can protect his own chosen people, even during evil times like this. Now, in my Bible, Exodus 2, verses 1 through 10, we're going to read a story about baby Moses, okay? Now, so far, we've known that baby Moses is supposed to be killed, okay? What I'm going to read from the Bible, it is God's word, so we know that it is true. Everything in this Bible is true. All right, so a man and a woman from the tribe of Levi got married. She became pregnant and had a son by her husband. She saw that her baby was a fine child, and she hid him for 3 months. We're going to pause real quick. Can you imagine trying to hide a baby? That would be crazy hard, okay? They'd be crying, they want to be fed, they want to be held. It'd be really hard to hide a baby, but she did. And after that, she couldn't hide him any longer. So she got a basket made out of the stems of tall grass. She coated the basket with tar. She placed the child in the basket. Then she put it in the tall grass that grew along the bank of the Nile River. The child's sister wasn't very far away. She wanted to see what would happen to him. Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile River to take a bath. Her attendants were walking along the riverbank. She saw the basket in the tall grass, so she sent her female slave to get it. When she opened it, Pharaoh's daughter saw the baby. He was crying. She felt sorry for him. "This is one of the Hebrew babies," she said. Then his sister spoke to Pharaoh's daughter. She asked, "Do you want me to go and get one of the Hebrew women so she could feed the baby for you?" "Yes, go," she answered. So the girl went and got the baby's mother. Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this baby and feed him for me. I'll pay you." So the woman took the baby and fed him. When the child grew older, she took him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses. She said, "I pulled him out of the water." All right, so how can we see God's protection in this story? How did God protect Moses? One way that God protected Moses was that he kept him safe in the Nile River. Okay, floating down the river, just a little baby, a lot of things could have happened, but they didn't. He made it safely to Pharaoh's daughter, which was God's plan. Okay, in our life, there's lots of things that protect us, okay? There's things that when we ride a bike, okay, we put a bicycle helmet on. Or when we ride in the car, we wear a seatbelt, okay? Our seatbelts protect us. Or what about when it's cold outside? We wear gloves, we wear a heavy coat, okay? There's lots of things that protect us. There's also people that protect us, okay? What about when there's a fire? Who comes when a fire happens? A firefighter, okay? And a policeman. They catch people who are driving too fast, people who are doing things that they shouldn't be, okay? There's people at the swimming pool who stands around the pool when you're going swimming. Okay, lifeguards protect us, okay? But God protects us all the time. God's protection is always there, even when we don't know it. Okay, he has a plan for us, just as he did for Moses. And although things may seem difficult at certain times, they might seem really, really hard, or they might seem really sad. They might be things that make us really upset. Okay, but God is always there protecting us. God is always working in us for the good. Okay, now that's all for today. But next week, have you guys ever heard a red rose talk? Okay, it sounds really silly. Okay, but next week, we're going to learn about something just as strange, but it's a true story.